from LP Savani Riverside School, Krupali Home. Hello students, in the earlier session we were learn about the turmeric as an indicator, and our today's topic is the China rose as an indicator. Let's start our today's session by the activity number 5.3. Collect some China rose petals and place them in a beaker. Is the procedure how you can make the indicator with the help of China rose. You have to collect the China rose petals and make it into the beaker. Then after you have to add some amount of the warm water. Here it's a continue content. Keep the mixture of some time till water becomes colored. Use the colored water as an indicator. Add 5 drops of the indicator to each of the solution given in the table number 5.4. Here is the table number 5.4. What you have to do here is you have to just take the China rose and then after put it in the beaker, and when you will add some amount of the warm water inside the petals of the China rose, then what will happen, the full content of the petals will be extracted out, and from that beaker's indicator you have to add it in the different kind of the test tubes, as like here you can see, and then you have to add the sample as suggested in the table number 5.4. It's here: shampoo, lemon juice, soda water, sodium hydrogen carbonate solution, or you can say sodium bicarbonate solution, vinegar, sugar solution, common salt, etc. And with whatever the basic content here, the China rose will give you the greenish color, and with the acidic color you will found the dark yellow, or you can see orange color, and this one is the pure indicator. It's the original color of the China rose indicator. What is the effect of indicator on acid, basic and natural solutions? China rose indicator turns acidic solution to dark pink, magenta color, and basic solution to the green. I'm not getting the same result when using solid baking soda on dry litmus paper. Why? Make a solution of baking soda and then try. It is the solution of this question. Now here, Peli brought one following for you. Coffee is brown and bitter in the taste. Is it an acid or a base? Don't give an answer without any taste. You are in the dark with its taste. It means you can't conclude any substance is either acidic or basic by testing it only. You have to compare its all chemical test also by litmus paper or any other natural indicator. Here is activity number 5.4. The teacher is requested to get a dilute solution of the following chemicals from the school laboratory or from a nearby school: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, or you can say the lime water. These all are the name of the samples. Sulfuric acid, on all of the samples which are suggested, you should write it in the first column in the name of acid. Then by contact its drop with a litmus paper, you can see the effects on the litmus paper. Then after, turmeric and China rose also you have to use as an indicator, and you have to mention its effect in each the column. You will fulfill this table if and only you did this activity. Demonstrate the effect of 3 indicators on each of these solutions. Record your observations in table number 5.5. It means by taking all the samples which are mentioned in the table, which are mentioned in the theory, you have to take and observe its effect on the all over the 3 indicators. It is turmeric, China rose and the litmus paper. Neutralization. It is the new term for you. We have learned that acid turns blue litmus red and base turns red litmus blue. It is the property of litmus paper. Let's see what happens when acid is mixed with a bases. Acids will turn the blue litmus into red and base will turn the red into the blue. Now what will happen if I mix the some amount of acid with the base? Let's see. We are going to use an indicator you have not used so far. It is called phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is also one of the indicator, but it is not natural. Activity number 5.5. To be demonstrated by teachers in the class. You doesn't need to perform it. Fill 1/4 of test tube with dilute HCl. It is hydrochloric acid. Note down its color. Note down the color of phenolphthalein solution also. Add 2 to 3 drops of the indicators to the acid. In the test tube, what you have to do is collect the hydrochloric acid, and then after you have to add 2 to 3 drops of the phenolphthalein, as you can see it here. Here you will take the some amount of acid, and then after you will add the indicators, drop inside it. Then you have to do is, now shake the test tube gently, such a way that the mixture of the test tube will not get outside of the test tube. Do you observe any change in the color of acids? Add to the acid solution in a drop of sodium hydroxide solution by a dropper. Now by mixing both the content of test tube, what you have to do is add some amount of the sodium hydroxide solution, which is basic in the nature. Stir the tube gently. Is there any change in the color of the solution? There will be again change will be happen in the solution's color. Continue adding some hydroxide solution drop by drop while stirring till the pink color just appears. Now add one more drop of dilute hydrochloric acid. What do you observe? The solution again becomes colorless. Again add one drop of the sodium hydroxide solution. Is there any change in the color? The solution again becomes pink in the color. It is evident that when the solution is basic, phenolphthalein gives a pink color. On the other hand, when the solution is acidic, it remains colorless. Means when here you will going to take the acid and indicator of phenolphthalein, and then you will going to shake it. The solution will remain the colorless, and when you shake it and then after add the basic solution inside it of sodium hydroxide, it will suddenly getting converted into the purple color because of the presence of base inside its solution, and it will convert totally into the purple color with the basic solution. And after this purple color, if you are going to add further the drops of acid, then again it will be converted into the colorless solution because of the acidic atmosphere. It means you can conclude that the phenolphthalein indicator will gives you purple color in the presence of base and will be colorless in the presence of acid indicator. Our session is over here. We will see the next content in the next session.